Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to my video today. This video is not necessarily about anything that like my other videos, where I'm walking you through all of the things that I've gone through with breast cancer, but this is just a video that I wanted to share, and I hope that I don't ramble, because it was just really put on my heart to share this. When I was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 2020, I was like, at that very moment that I was diagnosed, I was so afraid. I was so afraid. Originally, when they first told me that I had breast cancer, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to die. And then, after talking to my dad, and my dad was like, girl, no, you're not. Cut it out. And of course, I was like, you know what, I'm not. But I still had anxiety. I still had a little bit of fear in me, because I did not know what the fight was going to look like. And I just made it up in my mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to be cute. I'm going to try to push through. I'm going to try to smile through it. These are all of the things that I was focusing on, so that I would not focus on how afraid I was of what was getting ready to happen. And the most beautiful thing was identifying my village. My village of people, my friends and my family, and I'm not talking about relatives, because you really have to be careful when you start talking about family, because family to me is not just the people that I'm related to. It's the people that really love me and pour into me, and I into them. My friends and family, because I consider my friends my family, they really did step up in every way. I remember just not even having the real words to say when I was diagnosed, just texting them and just texting them, it's cancer. I have breast cancer. And not having to go through a long, drawn out anything. They were just like, okay, well, what do we need to do? What's the plan? Or let me know when you're ready to talk, or let me know when you're ready to tell me the plan so I know what I need to do. And it was so amazing. I feel like I'm getting a little bit emotional, because I think about when I was diagnosed, my very first treatment. I had friends that showed up, and I didn't even know that they were showing up. But they pulled up to my first treatment, honking their horn, bringing me a basket of treats, blanket, just everything to get me through my first treatment. And that was like, it was just so sweet. It was so sweet, because they did not have to do that. It was the pandemic, and I know that everybody was just like, everybody was afraid of the pandemic, of the coronavirus, and nobody really knew what was going on. But they, in my mind, everybody just put that on the back burner, and they were just like, man, we are showing up for you. Like, we'll figure that other stuff out later. I had one of my sister friends who lives in Kentucky. We realized in the very moment that I was diagnosed with breast cancer that we had taken time for granted, and every few weeks She was loading her family up in the car, and they were coming down here. They were staying in the house with me, and they were loving on me. And then they get in the car and they drive back home. I had one of my sister friends who was living in Atlanta at the time. She knew that supplies like hand sanitizer, elderberry, bleach wipes, all of those things were in short supply, and she would just every 30 days, every 2 weeks to a month, she would just mail me stuff, like mail me in supplies. She was like, I know your immune system is just nothing right now, but we need to make sure that we do everything to keep you healthy. I would ask her all, I'm like, well, how much is this stuff? How much do I owe you? And she was just like, nothing. You don't owe me anything. Like, I love you and you love me, and that's all the payment that I need. I had my friends showing up to the house. Sometimes I would be laying around, and all of a sudden on my camera I see somebody driving down my driveway and going onto my back porch and dropping off magazines and hand sanitizer, a case of water, just so much stuff. And I was just like, wow, my people are really showing up, and these are my friends. I have not even made it to like telling you like, oh, like the things that my family members have done. Like one of my friends who was at that time, I think they were living in Texas, and she called me and was like, does the Sam's deliver where you are? And I was like, I don't think so. And I'm thinking that she was calling me because she needed me to pick up something, because her mom and dad, they still live here. And I'm like, no, but I can go up there and pick it up. What's up? What do you need? And she's like, oh, I don't need anything, but I've ordered you fruit, vegetables, and just a bunch of different stuff from Sam's, and I wanted them to deliver. I didn't want you to have to leave the house to go and get it. And I was just like, I can definitely leave the house and go get it. Like it's not a big deal. One of my aunts would send me packages, pens, t-shirts, just little things to let me know that she was thinking about me. My cousin would come, and she would come and ring the doorbell because she's a physician, and she would leave stuff hanging on my doorknob. She'd ring the doorbell and run, because she was just like, I'm in the hospital and working around all of these germs. I don't want to get you sick, but I want to bring you these things. I mean, just everything. And that was like non-stop. Like each and every time I've gone through breast cancer, my friends and my family have shown up. My parents, my siblings, and my husband, all of us, my nephews, we get together every single Sunday. We have dinner and we would laugh, joke, play. We would have so much fun. They would be able to lay eyes on me, and I would be able to lay eyes on them and kind of reassure them that I was good. Just amazing things. People showed up for me. I had so many cards. Like one of my other sisters, one of my brother's ex-girlfriends, like from high school, like, so that's like 30 years ago. She would send me little things, and people would encourage me. One of my friends from high school, she was just like, I know today's your treatment day, so I'm just gonna cash app you. If you give me your cash app so I can send you some money to get some lunch. Just amazing things that people have done. And I just want to tell people that your village is so important. And it's not even the stuff. It's really people thinking about you and loving you. My friends were showing up. They were putting on masks and just coming and sitting around the house with me. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm so emotional, but it was just so sweet. Showing up and just being there for me. One of my friends from like when I was 12, he would call, he would, what do you need? What can I do? You know, everybody just showed up in a major way. And they continue to show up. My church members, just my neighbors were showing up with baked bread, whatever they can do. Cutting the grass, they like, you know, I know Dee's taking care of you, so I'm gonna cut the grass for you. Just such amazing things that people have done. And to me, that has also been a major part of me beating this every time, because I didn't have people that were watching me fight or cheering me on in the fight. I had people that were fighting with me. My brother would be coming over with bags of fruit and vegetables, and so I can juice. My cousin, because she knew it's the pandemic and she was working with children, so she wouldn't come around, but she mailing me fruit, like just the things that people were thinking of just to be there for me and do things for me was insane. You know, all of the cards, I mean, so many people sending me cards and words of encouragement, flowers. My cousins that live in Texas, they were always sending me flowers, sending me cards, sending me just like really sweet messages. Even now, like if I post something, you will know that these are my cousins, because anytime I post my videos or anything, they are always just jumping in there to encourage me and tell me, you know, you look good, I'm proud of you, you're doing your thing. My cousin in LA, he was buying me supplements. I mean, like spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on supplements, coming here. After the first time that I had cancer, I had gotten COVID, and he came. I told him I had COVID, and he was in town at his parents' house, and that's a 45-minute drive. And in 20 minutes, he had gone to the store to get me medicine and vitamins, me and my husband. And he was here the whole time. With anything that he could do, he was shipping me stuff, just always there. I mean, some of my cousins, boy, they stepped up, and they really, man, the prayers, the people physically being here, the gifts have just been amazing. And I just wanted to just make this video to say, your village is so important. While you're healthy and while you got everything to offer everybody, you notice that everybody's there, you know, everybody's riding along when things are good. But those people who show up and show out when you have absolutely nothing to give them, like I had nothing to give these people. I was going through treatment. I was sick, you know. I wasn't working. I had nothing. And what they did was made me feel like I had everything, because they let me know that I was loved. I was taken care of. I didn't have to worry about anything. So I just wanted to make this video to say, if you are not the person that's going through cancer and you are part of the village, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the village is as important as the medicine. The village is as important as anything that you go through. The positivity, your village, the medicine, the treatment, all of that stuff, all of that goes hand in hand. The village is so important. So thank you to the village. Thank you to the village. Thank you. If you are going through cancer, I just want to encourage you to thank your village. And if you don't really have a strong village, I encourage you to reach out to some other people that are going through it, and so that you can encourage each other. Reach out to me so that I can encourage you and help you through your low time. It was just really put on my heart to make this video because I've never just said thank you to my village. And I know I'm missing people. I'm missing some of the things that people have done for me, and I apologize. But I don't have anything written down. I'm just really coming just straight from my heart with this. And I just wanted to say thank you to my village. Thank you. And to all of, if you are part of a village, thank you, because it's so important. Even now, my village is still locked and loaded with me. And I thought that after the first time, I was just like, you know what? People are gonna get sick of me being sick. And they haven't gotten tired. And I just love that. I appreciate that. So that's all I have for this video. I apologize. I've been so emotional. I don't know why, but I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for my village. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my associates, my church members, my classmates that I have gone to school with, like just my old co-workers. Just thank you to my village. Thank you. Thank you. And again, remember, positivity is medicine. Be positive. It will cure anything that you have going on. Even if it seems like the diagnosis is terminal, it seems like everything is bad, remember that positivity changes things. Live until you die. Thank you. I love you.